Hey everyone, we're here today to look at another mod for Iron Maiden Pinball Machine, and this mod was created by Pinball Monk, and it's the 3D Anubis figure. I think that's how you say it. It's like the Egyptian figure that's in the back left-hand corner. On the LE, that's the one, or Premium, that's the one that goes up and down to reveal the shot behind the plastics that kind of go out to the mummy lock, and on the Pro it's in the same area except it doesn't go up and down. So basically this figure, it's a 3D printed figure, replaces that flat plastic that's back there. And the flat plastic's nice, but the 3D figure is even better. It just gives it more depth and doesn't look cheap or nothing like that, like the flat plastics. But so basically that's what this is a video on, and we're going to open up the box. I just wanted to show how nicely packaged this comes as well. It's very professional, the way like it's all set up and created and packaged and with the figure and all that kind of stuff. So let's open the top. And again, like on his the colored the filters that go over the overlays or the inserts on Iron Maiden Pinball. This is the same thing, kind of tells you what's in it, what the actual part is or what the mod is, so kind of has the label right there. Again, looks really professional, looks really good. So this is that, comes with the foam on top. The instruction card right here kind of gives you the instructions for the Pro and the LE. This side's for the Premium LE. This side is for the Pro. So that's what these are. And here's the actual figure itself. Comes with some screws over here. If you have the Pro, I think you need to put the screws in there. It kind of gives you just more space, I guess. Kind of has it stick out more. I don't believe the Premium and LE needs the actual spacers, or the, you know, there's a name for them, and for the life of me I can't remember, but it just kind of and it comes with two screws that are in the back there, black. So, and it also comes with, if you look in there, the little brown things, those are like the inserts that push in, I guess, to kind of cover the screw hole when you install the figure. So let's look at the figure. That's the figure. Get my finger out of the way. So it's printed really nice. It's really detailed. This is like just a flat piece of plastic right now. I probably will put some shadowing or something on it in here, and maybe around like on his stomach area and stuff like that, his arms, just to kind of just do a little bit of shadowing to just include a little detail and depth on the figure. So that's really that. So again, it looks really good. Did a really nice job. And I guess he printed on his 3D printer. But again, it has a lot of detail. Looks really nice. So next, what we're going to do in the video is install it on the pinball machine. I have an LE my game, so basically it's going to replace the flat plastic, like I said before, and that's the one that goes up and down on that little metal piece over there. So stay tuned for that. We'll do the install and see how it looks after that. Maybe I'll do a little painting on it just to see how it looks too, and I'll show you that after it's done and paint it up. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we have the two plastics. The one on the left is the Pinball Monk version, the 3D printed sculpture, and the one on the right is the stock Iron Maiden flat plastic mod that was installed on the gate that goes up and down on the left-hand side of the pinball machine. So I just kind of shaded in some of the details of the one on the left, which is the 3D model, just like some muscle tone and you know, on top of his mask and all that kind of stuff, just to get a little depth. I know some people probably are going to go with some color on it and stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to mimic the old style a bit, just put some shadowing in, or you know, again, just highlight some of the detail that's in it. and it seems a little darker on film than what it really is, but it actually looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have to look beautiful. It's supposed to look kind of old and stuff like that, so I think it kind of reflects that. So so let's go install it in a game. It doesn't seem like a very hard install, and really all it is, if you look, there's two holes on the bottom here. There's two screws that go into the bracket that Pinball Monk provides. They screw in probably like 1/4 of an inch, something like that, just to kind of get the thread started. And then this mod, there's like holes on the bottom, and then it slides on top of those screws, the hex screws, and then you kind of get it in place and just tighten it down. It's a really nice design that he did. He does really nice work, Pinball Monk, Victor. I really like his stuff. He's done a couple of the gel color mods for Iron Maiden as well, and they came out really great as well. They really look good, as does this model. So let's take a look at how the install is done, and take a look at the machine and do a couple tests before and after and see how everything works. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we are at the play field of the game, and what we're going to do now is take off the old mod, which is here, the old flat plastic. So there's two Phillips head screws that need to come out. So we just use a regular screwdriver. Probably my hand is going to be in the way because I need to take these screws out. So I'm just, again, removing the screws from the plastic here. So that's the old plastic, flat plastic here. So I'm going to put this on the side. You could use the box that the mod came in, the new mod, you know, and you put your old plastic and maybe stuff in there. Now what I'm going to do is put in the two screws that came with the mod, the two hex screws. So let's do that. And again, we're only going to put these in like 1/4 of a turn here. So we just take the two screws and just kind of get them going a little bit here, just enough. So the head is kind of sticking out, you know, so you got some, like a lip on the screw so the mod could slide over the top of that. So this is going to be a bit of a pain, this one, because there's so much crap in the way. But we're just going to take it and turn it. So again, I know you can't see this on camera, it's hard, but I only turn these like this thing like 3 or 4 turns, just so the head, you know, it gets some bite into the bracket so the screw could stay in it. Because if you look at the bottom of this mod, I don't know how well this is on camera, but there's two like notches in here on the bottom. So what this is going to do is you kind of get your screws going, and then you just slide this on the top of those screws. And again, this is for the Premium and LE. I don't know about the Pro because I don't have a Pro, but this is how it's set up on the Premium and LE. So again, I have my two heads sticking out here. So you just kind of take the mod and just kind of position it and push it down. It's really cool actually how he set this up. It's easy. And then that's it, and it's locked in there. So now what we're going to do is just tighten those two screws up now. So you just kind of find where this screw is. It's hard on mine because I got this plain mod in the way. It's not hard, it's just in the way. And then we're going to do the same with the other side. And it's more of a challenge just to find the head of the hex bolt to turn. And that's it. And then also he, meaning Pinball Monk, gives you, which I'm not going to put in, but other people probably will. It's so hard to see, but they're like these little like pegs that go into these holes to cover the holes up. But I want the holes because if I ever need to take the mod off, I want to be able to get in there, and they don't bother me so much. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a game changer if those pegs are in there or not. So I'm afraid once I put those pegs in, I won't be able to get them out. So I'm leaving it that way. So let's look at a little gameplay with the mod in here. And we could zoom in a little bit too on this mod just to see how it looks, you know, again, in the game. So that's how it looks in the game. Looks pretty good. Kind of blends in with, you know, the whole background and stuff like that. So again, let's check out some gameplay and see how it looks with the thing lit up and stuff like that, and with the door opening and, you know, all that kind of stuff, it going up and down. Stay tuned. Okay, so now we're in test mode in the game, and we're just going to go see how the mod looks when it goes up and down.
Spell money to open the tube.